So you guys all know cell phone policy, so I'll get it over really quick. Put them in your backpack when you come to class. Just put them in your backpack so you're not distracted. And then if you ask permission, I almost always give it to you.
I got a new phone.
I just gotta, that's sweet. I gotta see if my mom texted me because she was gonna bring me lunch. Okay, go ahead, take a look, you know. So that's kind of the way it works, but if you don't have my permission and you're on your phone, I just have to take it away. That's just that simple. And then I sell it at a pawn shop and make extra money because after all, I am only a teacher. So. All right, about Studio ALA. So this is a question here. Everything else makes sense for Studio ALA. I teach television, photography, and digital audio, which would be more interesting for Adam, actually. This is the first year we've had digital audio, and so we get to run a recording studio, which is what I used to do.
Fun.
But this is entrepreneurship, and it's very much in my wheelhouse, as they say. I've been an entrepreneur all my life, and I like it a lot. But do we still call it Studio ALA? So I think I'm going to. So we're still going to run it like it's a business. I run all the other ones like it's actually a business, a photo studio, a television station, a recording studio.
You pay the students?
Yeah, and you students are the ones that run the business.
Wait, hold up. You actually pay us?
Okay,
If you
in
do
this
certain
class,
things.
this is an interesting class. In this class, I expect you to make a business and make some money.
Actually?
Even if you just record a song and get it on YouTube, right? But that's what you're actually expected to do. I expect you by the end of this class to have something that you're doing that actually makes money.
I already have a
job.
business.
No, and it's not employed by someone else.
I already have a business.
What do you got?
I mow people's lawns.
There you go. You're already an entrepreneur. How about you?
I have chickens and I sell the eggs.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You know what's
That's
funny? I was
really
actually
good.
thinking about that this morning. I cracked a couple of eggs open and I said to myself, boy, the days are long gone when you'd raise your own chickens. I did it when I was growing up. In fact, we had enough chickens that we had eggs that we sold. I remember neighbors coming over and buying a dozen eggs from us. I'd wash them off because they don't come out clean, do they?
No.
We're going to talk a lot about what you guys want to do because it's the first year we've taught this. And we've needed to teach it forever. I think ALA should have always been teaching entrepreneurship because in CTE, it can combine with almost anything else. They list like about 3 things that it doesn't matter if you like media, if you like computers, if you like foods or fashion. You can also combine it with entrepreneurship. That's what they say. So we should have been teaching this, so I'm glad we're teaching it. So I am going to call it Studio ALA. I'm going to have one of you guys be the studio manager, and you'll start out every class as if it was a business, and you'll say, welcome to staff meeting. We'll have a quick staff meeting. We'll have an assistant studio manager, and if the studio manager isn't here, then the assistant takes over. About the course. So you're going to have a study guide. This is actually the study guide for another class, but you'll have a study guide that has about 10 to 12 pages, and we'll just go along and just kind of fill it out as we have class. So after the staff meeting, after we talk about what we're doing for our class, I'll still call it a class, but we could call it, our business day, whatever we want to call it.
Can you call it Dunder Mifflin?
The time will be turned over to me, and you guys will start filling out the study guides as I talk about the stuff that we're learning. So here's how it goes down. You fill out the study guides, about a page, close to a page a day, and then once a week on that particular page, you will take a quiz. And you take the quiz on Canvas. You got this, you finish the study guide by the end of the year, I give you 100 points, and you will. You just come to class, you just catch up, you do your study guide. You do the quizzes, and I let you take the quiz up to 3 times. So just flip through the quiz, it takes about 10 minutes, and everybody gets 100% on the quiz. So if you do your study guide, you get an A. If you take the quizzes, you get an A. And then the last thing is if you've done the study guides and you've taken the quizzes, you are ready for the state test. Most CTE courses have a state test. At the end of the year, it has nothing to do with me. You just get on a computer. I just make sure you take it. And if you get 80% or better on the state test, you get an A. So do the math. If you did the study guide, if you did the quizzes, and you did the state test, what are you going to get out of the class? An A. I had one class, every single student got an A. Every single student passed the state test, which is 80% or better, and every student got an A. Of course, you will also have some assignments, and we'll talk about those. I've got some ideas in mind, but I haven't finished them up yet. Like, for example, you will do a business plan. You'll probably write up a commercial or a way to advertise your business. But you are going to come up with a business you want to talk about. I'm going to have you pick a computer It says take a tour Studio ALA. This is just for the heck of it, I'll just tell you. So we have a green screen here. This is where we do our announcements. We actually bring out the set. So morning announcements are shot here. You can use all this stuff. If for some reason in your entrepreneur, business or whatever, you want to use the cameras and make a TV commercial or a YouTube commercial or something, you can use it. It's here, and I'll just help you do it. That door right there is not a closet. That's actually a sound booth. So we record voices in there. Adam will sing for you in there. That's the control room, and that's where we have all the equipment that runs the stuff for the announcements and also the recording gear for audio recording. And then that's really it. We got lighting in here from the ceilings and mics and the computers, which are going to change over the weekend. So that was a quick tour. You guys don't care because you're not really using the equipment unless you want to. About me, I'm going to bore you. Let's just do it quick. So I went to a high school where the city is the other fork. If this is Spanish Fork, what high school?
American Fork.
You got it, American Fork. And I was a little bit artsy then, was in music and stuff. I went to Utah State University up in Logan, did music production and recording, ran the recording studio. So I've been in media pretty much all my life. Then I went to University of Phoenix and got a master's degree in business. I opened up a recording studio, did a lot of stuff for companies like Deseret Book. And anyway, I worked mostly in audio for TV and audio for movies, mostly. I wanted to record bands. That's kind of like the romantic thing. And so, like when I was in college, I recorded a lot of bands and stuff. But when I ran my own recording studio, talking about being an entrepreneur, right? Finally get my own business, I found out that the microphones would walk off with the bands, and the smoke wouldn't. So I kind of stopped it, really. And I started doing a lot of kind of corporate stuff. Okay, so let me find out a little bit about you. I already know a little bit about you, but because of your family. But Aaron, why did you take this class?
Just because I like to edit and make videos.
Okay, so you really should have taken television broadcast. But if you go into the business, then you'll know the business side of it. So that's cool. Are you going to take my TV or video class in time
Sure
frame?
it's next semester.
Okay. Don't forget to slap Victor around for not being in my classes more. All right, Hunter, how about you? How come you took this class?
My dad came with me to fix my schedule, and he thought it would be fun.
All right,
'cause
good.
that's what he does. Is
Oh, does he?
entrepreneurship. Yeah, he owns
Oh.
a business, two businesses right now. One's he sells on Amazon, and the other is a real estate business.
Really? Awesome. That's kind of cool. What does he sell on Amazon?
Anything, really.
Just all kinds of stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Does
as
he
long
actually
as-
have a store, like a storefront kind of thing?
So it's all online. So.
I'm sorry, that's what I mean, though. An
Right,
e-commerce
so, yeah,
store, an
so,
e-store, yeah.
It's providencestandard.com.
Okay.
You can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. That's cool. I haven't done that, but I've worked with other people to do, and I think it's really dumb that we aren't all doing that, but I haven't done it yet. I might invite him in to be a guest lecturer if he'd be willing to.
He probably would be.
Okay. How about you, Kaylee? Why'd you take the class?
I thought entrepreneurship would be fun, and my dad's friend's an entrepreneur, and he's really successful, so I thought that would be a good idea.
And that's rare too, that an entrepreneur is actually really successful.
Yeah, he's actually the CEO of Vivint, so he's
Oh, come
doing
on.
really well. Yeah.
Come on!
Todd Peterson.
Wow, we would never get him in here. Oh, wait a minute. Is
Yeah.
his name?
I think
Oh.
my choir works with him.
What's his
Really?
name?
Todd
Yeah.
Peterson?
Oh,
We
that's-
do
oh.
I don't
Vivint
feel that
stuff.
shaking.
That was
Yeah.
probably.
No, who was the
I
guy?
forget his name.
Yeah, there's a guy I think you're thinking of too, and I can't remember his name. It's Dixon, something Dixon. Steve. There's a Steve Dixon that is friends with ALA from Vivint. He came and spoke one time, like 2-3 years ago. And I think I know who he is from his brother. Anyway,
Yeah, Vivint's cool.
yeah, it is a cool company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I digress again for a second here? All right, Tayson, why are you taking the class?
Because I wanted to.
Good. You actually chose it.
Yeah.
Good. Do you want to be an entrepreneur?
I don't know. It depends.
What is it? You said you do lawns right now? How much
Yeah.
do you charge per lawn?
$25.
Oh, that's cheap. I'll have you come do my house. Good for you.
And
You
we
have a lot of business?
Well, we're trying to build it up a little bit.
We? Oh, I thought it was just you.
It's me and my brother.
Oh, cool.
We split it.
Okay.
But
So you're doing about 4 houses right now, or?
uh,
How fast do you do a house?
we're doing like 2 houses.
Okay.
We don't do a house fast because we'll mow the lawn, we'll clean out the window wells, we'll weed the gardens.
That's good stuff, man.
So,
Mm.
and then our neighbor, he's an older guy.
Mhm.
We told him in the agreement that we made, like
Mhm.
$25,
Yeah.
that he has to hold to his part because we're shoveling his
Oh, driveway for the
Walks.
snow? Oh.
when it snows.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if he doesn't hold to that, there's no business.
Good for you.
So,
That's pretty cool. All right, Adam, how about you?
I just wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you think you know what you're going to do now, don't you? You got a band going. You think you know
Yeah,
what
I
you're going to
know
do for the
if
near
it-
future, at least.
Takes off, that'd be cool, but we
Yeah.
don't know yet.
This is really in my wheelhouse. I mean, if you combine entrepreneurship and the fact that I've done music production, and I've probably composed 500 or more songs, you know.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I studied mostly in college, is music composition. But, and I did a lot of
How much
radio
did you
jingles
charge?
and stuff. But, so this is really kind of fun for me because it's really in my wheelhouse. And then, you know, I've got kids that do Photoshop, would love to work on taking photos of you guys and making an album cover. I mean, all that kind of stuff. But I'm interested in anything entrepreneurial. I have done all kinds of things. I mean, solar generators. I'm trying to think of things that are like not related at all to media. Vitamins. So I've just done all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so if you come up, well, what we'll do is we'll probably do like 2 or 3 things. So everyone will say, this is something that I really can do, like right now. Like he can expand his lawn mowing, yard care. We'll call it yard care business because he's always doing that. So he can do that, but then he could also say, maybe what I really want to do is, I don't know, I want to build a new Tesla kind of a car or something. Which, by the way, Elon Musk, of course, is one of the kings of entrepreneurs, isn't he?
yeah.
So everyone here can say, well, there's something I can do right now, like, you know, you want to produce videos, you want to make some money on YouTube or whatever. You guys can all say, this is something I want to do right now, but what do you maybe want to do, I don't know, 3 years from now or something? And we'll just explore it. I have standards and strands, you've heard of that, right? I have strands and standards from the state that I have to teach. But really, this is a small class, we can all be buddies, and we can just talk about what do we want to do. And I can just give you, I would love to download, in fact, this will be funny for you to hear. I would love to download my wealth of failures into your heads so you don't make the mistakes that I've made. Do you think entrepreneurs make mistakes? Yeah.
All the time.
Elon Musk almost lost his shirt completely with the 2 first SpaceX rockets that didn't work. But the 3rd one did, and so he saved his company. Any of you guys actually like computers in the sense that you might do some coding someday? Not just like you like to work on a computer.
Stuff.
Okay.
Not
Good for
coding,
you.
maybe like
Coding is really
putting
good.
something
I got
together.
2 sons that are doing coding, and one of them is he's probably in the top 1,000 cloud engineers in the world. So anything that is cloud related, he pretty much knows it, and that makes him valuable. He's come out with a game called Flick Fury, and it's kind of fun, and there's not a lot of
The App
movie.
Store?
Yeah, it is actually now.
Can
There's
I
not a
see
lot
it?
of movie trivia games, so I've always been pushing him to be an entrepreneur, and now he finally is.
Can I look it up?
You should be able to. It's brand new. I don't know how buggy it is. It should be in the App Store. To tell you the truth, we just came off a family vacation and played it for the first time. So I don't know an awful lot about where he's got it listed. But it's called Flick Fury, and it's a movie trivia game, and it's designed to, you have it on a laptop, but you play it with your phones in a party situation.
So it's like a Apple TV.
It's a Steam kind of a game. In fact, is that actually the only place he's got it right now? Maybe that is the only place he's
Is
got
it
it
kind
right
of? Have you played Quiplash?
now. I don't know what that is.
It's like
Have you guys ever played?
on the screen. It has like a question, and everyone goes on
Yes.
their phone and fills
Yes.
out.
Yes, it's
Okay.
like that. Has anyone played Drawful?
No.
Drawful's a lot of fun too. It's like that. So it's a Steam game, but everyone can jump on their phones and do it. And he's got a lot of stuff up there. So he just researched it and saw that the other major movie trivia game either was taken down or they went out of business or whatever, and he said, wow, no one's got a game online, so he created one. And it's because he knows how to code.
How much?
Okay, let's, we're just down to like 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and have you pick a computer. Go over here and sit down, and I'll get your computer number.